Parapsychology Today, a program of investigation into the realms of the unknown. Suspend your mind for a moment and journey to a world beyond the five senses. Parapsychology Today is a program exploring ideas, theories, and concepts that have been around since ancient times. We'll journey to outer worlds and inner worlds. We'll look into such phenomena as past lives, UFOs, and hauntings. And we'll explore psychic ability as it relates to human potential. We do not intend to prove or persuade, but rather present theories and personal stories of ventures into the world of parapsychology. Whatever your beliefs, we hope this program will start you thinking about a reality beyond the five senses.
Hi, and welcome to another edition of Parapsychology Today. I'm your host, Pauline Nortness, and today my guest is Timbre. She's an astrologer, so we're going to talk about what's happening this year. But before I get to the interview, I want to just explain that we're doing this February 20th, this interview, and you will be seeing it probably throughout the year. But the reason I'm mentioning it, we're doing it on the 20th, because just this past Tuesday, we had a solar eclipse, and also it was the beginning of the Chinese New Year, the fire horse. So I'm going to ask Timbre to explain what that means. We're coming into a really interesting new era. So this is, we're talking astrology for the year 2026. It's going to be very interesting, so hang on to your seats. Timbre, thank you so much for being with me today. And could you can look at me and just explain to me your background. I like to establish people's credibilities.
I was interested in astrology when I was a child, but my grandmother was very gifted, and so was my mother. It runs in the family, and my grandmother gave me an astrology book for beginners when I was about 9 years old, and it grabbed me, and I've been studying and doing everything that I could. I've done classes and graduated, and so I've been doing it now 70 years.
Can you have a degree in astrology?
Oh yes, I don't have a degree in astrology,
but boy,
but I've taken
if you started when you were a little kid, you've been pretty good.
Yes, yes.
I trust you, believe me, I do. It's way over my head. I mean, I look at charts and things and I go, I can't really understand this. But this year, 2026, is going to be a positive shift for us. Are we into the age of Aquarius? And you said we've been in for 5 years now?
Well, when you say the age of Aquarius, most people don't realize that's a long time. In astrology, an age is almost 2,000 years.
Wow.
We went into Pisces around the time of Christ.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And we were in Pisces for 2,000 years, and then the last 100 years we've been slowly migrating to the Aquarius, because it's not like cut and dried. One day we're in Pisces, the next day we're in like the moon is. You're changing signs like that. It's a very slow project. And if people, they question it, you can look at history in the last 100 years. Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. Uranus is the he's very destructive, very creative, very violent, very unexpected. He rules electricity. He rules nuclear, which doesn't necessarily mean nuclear war. We have nuclear medicine. It's very, very creative.
Nuclear energy?
Nuclear energy, it's just, he does all kinds of things. Well, and very quickly, and he wants it instantly. And look what happened right after the World War I or II, when we had the industrial. I mean, we've had people thinking about flying, and they came up with planes and everything, the turn of the century. I mean, Michelangelo did, he made diagrams of of planes and stuff like that.
And Leonardo da Vinci did too, didn't he?
Yes, yeah, that's one. Sorry,
I knew it was one of the artists. I
one
thought
of
it was
the
Leonardo
artists,
da
but
Vinci.
I remember seeing it was da Vinci. Anyway, the thing is that man wasn't ready to get those ideas manifested. It wasn't the time, and so we've slowly evolved, and now we are in the age of Aquarius.
I want to ask you about astrology. It's been around for a long time, right?
Over 2,000 years.
How is it related to astronomy?
Astronomy
Or is
is the study. It's a science of the planetary planets, of the actual physical universe. And astrology is the metaphysical part of it. And so they're quite different. Each has their own place. But when they don't know, or I don't understand why, but man has figured out that the planets do have a physical God, I can't even think.
We waited so long.
A man has a physical attraction or connect with the planets. The planets, they do have a relationship, and so that's what the astrology is for.
I find it so fascinating, but to me it's way over my head when you show charts and things. I watch people do astrology and I love it, but it's way out there for me. But I want to talk about it because let's talk about what happened on February 17th, the solar eclipse. How does that affect us?
Okay, the new moon is the beginnings. Okay, when you have a new moon was, let's see, was in Aquarius. Actually, the new moon is in Pisces, and are going into Pisces. And when you have I'm getting mental blocks right now. Excuse me.
That's okay. It's over my head anyway. Let's move on then. We can talk about. Can you say anything about the year of the fire horse? This is a Chinese New Year.
The Chinese fire horse is the equivalent to our year in Aries, or with all of our plants going into Aries, we consider this a double fire year. This is challenge. This is competing. This is getting things done. This is nobody's standing back and waiting for anything to happen. This is a time of adventure. It's very, very positive, very, very outgoing. It's a great year for getting things done. It's also a year of cleaning up.
And not revolution, but revealing things.
Yes, definitely. There are no shadows with the fire horse.
The truth is coming out, right? Truth is coming out.
Oh, absolutely. With the fire horse, it's related to the sign of the Sagittarius, and our Sagittarians are they go out to they're looking out in the future, and they don't like shadows. They don't want things hidden. And that's what's happening, is things are going to open up.
We were last year was the year of the snake, which is something different than the year of the fire horse.
Absolutely.
So this is going to be hopefully a good year.
Well, from everything that I've been able to figure out in the studies, this is a transition year. It's not going to be easy. When I look at it, it's like the Earth is going through a birth. And if anyone has gone through birth, they know that
it hurts.
It's painful. It's very traumatic.
For the baby and the mother.
It's violent. It's everything. But the result is that beautiful child.
That's right.
So we're going through that. And nature is saying that this is about time. We have to do this. Man is being told that he has to, well, he's not told. Man is shown that he can open up, he can evolve, but it is so fast. And man is a creature of habit. We don't like change, so we're fighting it. And the planets are saying, no, you can't. One of the things is you've got Pluto, who is the transistor. Pluto wants your death, not necessarily in a physical sense, but like a plant.
An ending.
Well, it's like the trees. They die in the wintertime and then they are reborn in the summer,
right,
or in the spring. So that's what Pluto wants you to do, is he wants to get rid of all of your garbage. Well, he has now 4 degrees into Aquarius. Now, that means that he's taking on the qualities of the Aquarian. The Aquarian is ruled by Uranus, making him very intelligent. It's an air sign, so everything has gone intellectual. You've got the Wi-Fi, we've got the world net, we've got computers. Everything is exploding. Uranus doesn't do anything slow. Uranus wants it now. So that's what's happening. And Pluto's saying, okay, we're going to get rid of all the dark. We're getting rid of all of the secrets, all of the garbage that's been hidden for so many years has to come up in order for us to heal.
Will that be including the technologies that have been hitting?
Yes.
The healing technologies, the free energy technologies that have been hitting and now are going to come out?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And there is, within everything, there is the dark side and the light side. It's like a shadow. You can't have the sunlight without the shadow, and you can't have the shadow without sunlight. But you need both of them, so that the energy is showing where in our technology, where we've gone overboard, where it's not helpful. I was watching television the other night about, they're worried about the addiction of cell phones and what it's doing to the kids, how the kids are the children of today.
They're not outside playing like I was.
Yeah, and they don't
climbing
socialize.
roofs and climbing trees, yeah.
The only socialization they get is on a cell phone, and they're becoming depressed and all of the negative things. Well, it's finally coming out, and they're seeing all of that. So, which is really good, because that's what Pluto wants. Pluto's not kind about it. Pluto's going to say you're going to do it. Now, as an astrologer, what I do is I look for these different planets. One of them I look for Saturn, because Saturn is your builder. Your Saturn is where you're going to go, your construction. What house is Saturn in? There's 12 houses, and so whatever house he's in is karmically where you're going to go, where you're learning what planets affect him. Also, I look for Pluto to find out what Pluto, he wants you to transform. He wants you to improve. He wants you to grow. So what house is he in, and and what planets next to him is affecting him? If you've got, in my chart, I have Saturn in my 7th house of partners or marriages. So he's teaching me how to be a partner, how to get along with people. Some of it's easy to make, some of it's really difficult. But that's what it is. Pluto is in my 9th house, setting next to my Venus. So Venus is saying, okay, that means, I don't know what. What does it mean? So I have to look at that and figure out, since it's in a fire sign, how to not be so aggressive in my relationships, how to be more feminine, how to be, the different things like that. And that's when I'm reading, that's what I'm looking for. The different, your sun sign is your ego. What house is or where's your house, what house your sun is in. Also, the sun sign. If you're an Aries, you're outgoing and you're ready to, take on anything and everything. You jump before you check what's at the bottom of the hole. But you're also very optimistic. The problem with Aries is sometimes they don't think about how their actions are affecting other people. So depending on where the house is and what's affecting your sun sign, if you're a Pisces like Pisces is romance, etheric,
Out there.
really out there. The difference with Pisces is, though, you don't like the negative part of reality. So sometimes
Sure.
Pisces can try and escape. You can escape through anything: drugs, alcohol, too much food, you can be obsession. I have a friend who's a Pisces, and she's obsessed with her chickens. She's out there with her little chickens, and she's doing this.
I'm with plants.
And plants, but it's delightful. So we've got the positive and the negative with each sign. But
At least mine's not hurting me.
oh,
Plants are good. I don't do the other stuff.
but that's when I'm doing the charts. That's what I'm looking for.
Can I ask you about Aquarius being in the age of Aquarius? Is that vibrating? Is that raising humanity's vibration?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. That is one of the requirements right now, is everybody is more spiritual. They're awakenings. The awakenings
I love
are
that.
happening, and whether you know it or not, that's what's happening. The problem is some people are not willing to open up and accept the change and become more aware. It has nothing to do with religion or politics. It's just being a good human being.
Right.
Treating other people
Like you want to be treated, just like God
Right,
said,
right.
treat others as you want to be treated.
Yeah, so they go and they're fighting, so they hold on to their old ways because their old ways are comfortable. New ways are it's different. Everything's going to change. If we look at the grocery stores, we'll see they've changed. Restaurants have closed. We can't go out and socialize like we used to. Movies, Hollywood movies,
They're gone.
well, yes, they're gone, and what's replacing them is electronic. It's AI, and it's more than, and so it's not real. So people have to sit down and have to be quiet, or realize that the old ways are leaving us. We're not going to continue to do talking about changes. This has, we've really come around to the fact that man has really made a mess of Earth. 2 years ago, or maybe 3 years ago, down the panhandle of Texas it's nothing but scrub, grass and, thousands of acres of very poor desert. The government or some group got together and turned loose 5,000 buffalo. So that in 2 years' time, by just turning them loose, doing nothing for them, they have turned the parts of the panhandle into an oasis. Now, they're finally realizing that man, if man could just let Mother Nature and be, but see that's where astrology comes in. That's where the Aquarius comes in. We are opening up to that kind of thinking. You can't.
And I forget what you call the people, but like the Aborigines and the Indians, they were like that. They were connected to nature.
With the earth.
Yes, connected with nature. Yeah.
So Aquarius is saying, okay, you have to
indigenous,
evolve.
as I was trying to think, indigenous people.
Yes.
The indigenous.
You have to, we are evolving, and we can either fight it or we can accept it. And what I like to do is I like to take I'll take your chart, or all the planets, and I'll put them on a chart. This is of the United States.
Oh, let me hold that up to the camera for you. But this is confusing though, but
yeah.
Let's see. Can you get that, Kelly? There's too much, yeah. And you can't see it really because it's too light, so you can't really see it. But it's interesting.
Okay.
It needs to be darker, but that's all right.
What happens is I will take the planets and I will I have a program that puts them on the chart.
When somebody comes to you?
Yes.
Now, what information do you need from somebody in order to do their chart?
The place of birth, the time of birth, and the date of birth.
Okay, I know everything except for the time of my birth.
Well, you can get, if...
I can't. I was born in another country, and I was born in my grandparents' home.
Okay.
So I'm screwed.
Okay. Well, I can do one that does noon on that day. It doesn't give you quite as much, but what information it does give you is the planets in relationship to other planets, how they're affecting each other. You can't see it too much on
No, you
here,
can't.
but
Yeah.
if you have Aquarius moon in the 3rd house, and across is Aquarius, or is across from Aquarius is Leo. So you got Leo in the 9th house, in Leo, say Pluto, and that would be an opposition. So I could look at those two. Not necessarily they would be in that house, but I could tell what the interaction is between the two.
Now, why would somebody come to you for a chart? How would that help them?
Well, sometimes people want to know where past lives were, where they're going. Why are they on this earth? What do they want to do?
What their purpose is?
Their purpose. They want to know how they're getting along with their husband, their wife.
Like Aquarius, go better. Like my husband's a Capricorn and I'm a Pisces. I guess they get along pretty well, do they?
It's very good. You can look at the elements on that. Capricorn is earth, you're water. Those two elements work very well together.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean that if he wasn't an Aries, because depending on everything else in his chart.
Right.
Because you have to figure out that there's the sun, the moon, the
So
Mercury.
do people ever come to you before they get married to make sure they're marrying the right partner? That'd be kind of fun, huh? You don't want to say, oh no, forget that guy.
Well, what I can do is show them that these are your challenges. Now, some people like a challenge. They really want it.
Yeah.
And that doesn't make any difference to them. Or these are your gifts, how well you work together. Because everybody makes choice, everything's a choice. So if you're marrying someone who's astrologically could be challenging, you can make the choice of either fighting it, going along with it,
right,
leaving it. So you get the choice, but you're not, you have an idea of what's going on.
Now, could you give an example of somebody who came to you without using names for a chart, why they came for the chart and how it helped them? But don't use the names. If you can, I mean, sorry, that puts you on the spot.
No, that's okay. That's okay. Um, this lady, she had been living with this fella for quite some time, and they got along okay, but she was scared to death of getting married. She didn't want the commitment. And so she asked me if I would do a chart for her, and I did, and it turned out really good because I could show her the positive parts of the relationship, how he got along with certain aspects of her chart, she got along with his, and they've been married now for 40 years.
I guess it worked, huh?
It worked. Yes, yes.
Is there anything you want to add before we close?
Yes, I do mini readings at the Oasis.
Inner Oasis here in
the Inner
McMinnville?
Oasis in McMinnville. I will be there on March 7th from 11 to 4. Now the mini reading is I take the sun sign, I take the moon, and I take the Mercury. The sun is your personality. The moon is your emotions, how you feel, and Mercury is how you think. Now I can do that's a mini reading of how those three interact, and I can give you an idea. If you want to do a full reading, I would have to have the other information so that I could do up the chart.
Well, that's interesting. Now, I just want to mention that this show will air past March. So, were you ever at Inner Oasis on a regular basis, or can people call and find out when you'll be there?
Yes, and I do advertise on it on Facebook. But I will be there once a month. They have other astrologers, tarot, other mediums there on other days too. I wanted to say something about the today is the 20th,
right?
And we have
of February 2026.
Yes,
because this will air at different times. So we just want people to know this is when we're doing the interview.
We have Saturn and Uranus. No, the Saturn and Neptune went into Aries, 0 degrees to there this morning.
Is that good?
Well, when you have Saturn is very structured. Saturn doesn't move. Saturn is a heavy Earth planet. And I mean, their responsibility, they're the ones that are the CEOs of the company. They're the ones who make sure that everybody's paid, and they're non-flexible. They also want to teach you how to survive on Earth. And sometimes Saturn isn't exactly easy. He can be pretty rough. On the other spectrum, you've got Neptune. Neptune is etheric, visionary, creative, dancing, art.
The opposite.
Just everything non-structured. Now, if you've got the two of those together, they are setting right under the fire sign of Aries. Aries is the biggest fire sign of the zodiac, and combustion, instant going.
Is that exciting or not?
Everything's going exciting. Aries, there are no limits to of Aries. He's just out there. So you've got and the structure of Saturn is not really comfortable in such a wild Aries sign, and either is Neptune. Neptune gets lost with all of this going out everywhere. And so what happens with Saturn is having to loosen up, and Neptune is having to get structures.
Also, they're trying to learn from each other.
It's beautiful.
Oh, nice.
It's good.
Good to hear good news.
It's really good. Everybody is going to be, it's an opening of consciousness.
Great.
It's opening of creativity. It's opening of all of the beauty that we will be seeing. But we have to take it easy. We have to learn that, you know, we're just here for a short time and
Do the best we
what
can.
Do the best we can.
Raise our vibration and be a good part of the world.
And this is not going to, we'll be feeling this, everybody will be feeling these feelings. Sometimes you'll get foggy, like me today.
I've been that way all week, but I've been getting ready for my
But
show.
really today, and it's really
Yeah.
affecting me today. My thinking has been,
You're doing fine, Timbre.
Ah.
You're doing fine. You're way over my head, so you're doing well.
so,
And I like that you're ending on a very positive note. That's great.
oh yes, it's very positive. We've got a long way to go, and you just have to trust in the universe.
We can do it.
Yes, we trust the universe. We have faith. We're going to make it.
We are.
And the next year is going to be a little bit on the rough side, but that's the ups and downs, and we're going to do
But this is a
okay.
good year.
Oh, I would say so. There's going to be some real gunk coming out. I'm real junk, and we're going to see some nasty things coming out. But don't buy into it.
Right.
Don't buy into it. Just leave it out there as news on the television. Turn it off if you want to.
I don't watch television.
I don't either. But you know, leave it out there. Don't bring it into your
Life,
existence.
into your energy field.
Yeah.
Keep your energy field clean.
Yes. Yes.
This is great. Anything else you want to add? That's wonderful.
No,
Okay.
I'm just.
Thank you so much. We'll have to do astrology again because it's always going to be there.
Oh, I would love to come back and do it on a day when I'm not quite so.
Discombobulated?
Oh yes, that Saturn up there.
It happens to all of us. Don't worry about it.
Oh well, the energy right now is for everybody. It's just everybody's just hard time thinking.
Yeah, but we're doing well.
Oh yes, we are
We're
doing
going to end
well.
on a positive note.
Yes, this is we're in labor.
We're going to birth a wonderful child.
Yes, we are.
It's the age of Aquarius. I like the Fifth Dimension. They sang the age of Aquarius, and I love the lyrics to that song.
I love that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Thank you so much, Timbre.
Thank you.
Thanks, folks. Thanks for watching another edition of Parapsychology Today. If you would like to find out more about Timbre, we'll have her information on our credits at the end of the show, so make sure you watch. Also, get in touch with us, parapsychologytoday24@gmail.com. Thanks again. We hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.